it's day 2 of the big move. I didn't sleep very well last night, so I'm a bit tired. Had a slow start to the morning, but I've had my coffee now and I'm ready to get going. We made some really good progress yesterday, but we left the evening with quite a lot out in the living room. A little bit overwhelming to wake up and walk into, so I think I'm going to start with the clothes again, because I think it's an easy way to kind of get back into the swing of tidying stuff up. So I'm going to follow the same sort of method as yesterday, bring all the clothes that I have, all the dresses and trousers and things into here, put them all up on the rack, analyse, and then we are good to go through everything. I'm still quite tired, even with the coffee, so gotta keep the energy up. It's also so warm today. I obviously didn't want to close the curtains during the day, but it's turning into a greenhouse here with these massive windows. Got a whole big ceiling of windows. So gonna need to open a window. Might have the sounds of the road coming in a bit. Maybe gonna put some tunes on, get working through this. Ready. Dresses in this corner here. Dresses and jumpsuits. Skirts in the middle. Skirts and shorts. Trousers or jeans off to that side. So we go through things bit by bit. A sock. Okay. Let's do dresses first. I think what I'm finding really difficult about going through dresses is that firstly, there are a lot that meant a lot to me at one point in time. For example, my pinafore dresses, I used to wear them every single day. They were my favourite things to wear, maybe the first 2 years of university and sixth form. But I just kind of grown out of that style and haven't worn them in a long time. They're still made of a really great fabric, so much wear left in them. It feels really hard to let go, but I know that if I donate them, they'll go to someone who will wear them more. And also because there are some items of clothing where I love the pattern of it, but maybe I've grown or the fit just was never really right, and I know that I can fix it if I sewed something out of the fabric. But again, it's just building that pile of to-dos. I don't want to give myself a load of tasks to do and hold on to loads of projects that I'll just never get around to. So I have 15 of these tags. I'm planning to save maximum of 15 items, where if I write down specifically what I'm going to do with that item, so if I already have a plan in mind, I can tag it and keep it for a project. But if it's just a nice piece of fabric that I don't actually have a plan with, those are the things that really rarely end up happening. And those are the things that I'm going to donate. So that's my plan going forward. Hopefully this will make it slightly easier to let go. So these are the everyday dresses that I'm keeping. These are fancy dresses that I'm going to save until I get down my fancy box from the top of the wardrobe, and I can look at all the fancy stuff together. Folded dresses and skirts all here. The ones that need to be hung up are still there. Then I need to match up the blazers with the matching skirts. Okay, we're making slow but steady progress. It is so warm today, so I've spent a fair amount of time just chilling and watching TV because it's too hot to think. But we've got these storage boxes packed. So we've got my projects, a little bit over 15. We've got my projects there, the winter stuff there, fancy dress stuff here, and memories here, because George and I are very sentimental people. So a lot of clothes that we don't wear anymore but mean a lot to us are here. I think the next step is to maybe start thinking about what clothes we want to keep out of the boxes for the next 2 weeks. We've got this week to get through, a week of staying with my parents, and then we're going to Mallorca very soon after we moved to the new place, so might find it a bit difficult to pull everything out of the right places. I am taking a break and I'm about to head out to my first ballet class in 5 years with my sister. This is my outfit in my leotard that I again haven't worn in 5 years. It is really warm today, but I'm so excited to get back into it. Just finished ballet with Claire, my sister. How do you find it?
Sweaty.
So it's day 3, new day, different set of gym clothes. It's been a very slow start to the day today. I think being off work for a week makes it really easy to just lose structure. Makes it very easy to lie in bed, watch TV, get stuck watching TV, and it gets to the afternoon and you realise you haven't done anything yet. So, gonna bring the energy, gonna get more packing done today. So I think what I'm going to do today is I'm starting from the bathroom. My plan is to pack those suitcases for George and me for the next 2 weeks. Therefore everything else can just go into boxes. So today the clothes are going into boxes, today the bathroom is going into boxes. I've got our storage cupboard to clear out, and then we can have most of the small stuff packed away, ready for disassembling the big furniture. That's the plan. So first thing I'm going to do is to pack the toiletries that we need for the next 2 weeks into little bags, and then everything else can go in boxes. Okay, this is the infinite cupboard. Maybe the part that I'm most worried about. This is our storage cupboard that sits next to our boiler and our washing machine. And it's called the infinite cupboard because before we got this space here, every time we had something we didn't know what to do with, I'd say just put it in the cupboard. And then George made the joke that it's an infinite cupboard because I'd just say everything goes in there. And now it's stuffed full of things that are just sort of there. So some of it we don't use, some of it we'll need to get rid of, like a chocolate fountain. Who doesn't need a chocolate fountain? That could probably go to charity. Yeah, so I'm going to make a crack at that now. I think most of these things can go straight into a box. So, time to assemble another box. Okay, where are we up to? How do I pad this out?
Huh?
How do I pad out the
With just like split it. Cherry. Wait, is that cherry?
Yeah. Circles don't tessellate well, please. But when there are different brands, it's helpful. Oh, yes.
I'm intrigued by that one. I think that's going to be like a fake hotel.
Do you get the small ones in?
Yeah, small ones in like a
There's a little wine in the corner that could work, and I need beers.
Almost. Right, little wine. Lily, I'm going to need your help. Does that mean to come off fully?
It's Saturday and today is moving day. We woke up early this morning to finish packing up our furniture. My dad's just arrived with his people carrier van thing to help us carry things from this apartment to the big yellow storage. Can't remember if I said before, but it's been quite a stressful last few days. 2 things have gone wrong. The first is Zip van cancelled on us, which is really frustrating. The car that we booked had gone in for repairs and they didn't provide us with a replacement one. So last minute we had to call up my dad and say, can you please drive our big family car down and help us to move, because there's no way of us getting any other cars. We looked online, couldn't find any other things that we could rent. A lot of the car rental companies needed us to be 25. So my dad's chipped in to help with the move. Second thing is we went to the big yellow storage. The room that we had booked turned out to be a lot smaller than we thought, and we were told we could upgrade to a bigger room at any point. Turns out they have no rooms available other than one that's like 3 times the size of the one we originally booked. So hoping that we can fit everything in there. Little bit stressed. Everything's packed up into bags or boxes or disassembled. Just need to take them over now. 2 of George's colleagues are coming to help today, which is so helpful with so many moving parts and stuff on this side of things, stuff on the storage container side of things. It really helps to have lots of people on hand, a few people left at each place to carry on packing so we can maximise the amount of time that the car is on the road. My role would be coordinating everything that's happening in this apartment, bringing things down to the garage so it's ready to pack into the car as soon as it comes back. It's 11:10 now and we need to be done by 6 o'clock because that's when the storage container closes.
No, it was fine. All our stuff. Whole... too much.
Thank you. Nice. And we're all moved out. We'll be back tomorrow to clean the place and also to film an empty flat tour. But it's been a really long day and we're finally done. Got everything we own out of it, and this is the end. Hello, it's Sunday, the day after the move, and we've just returned back to the flat, ready to clean. I'm going to take breaks from this room because it's quite toxic.
Yeah, please do.
This cleaning product that I'm using is fluorescent yellow.
Yeah, I saw.
My thumb has broken through my glove. My thumb has broken through one set of my glove, so second set.
Second set.
Most of the stuff's going to go in the bin, to be honest. But I think we're okay with that.
Is this stuff going home? There's quite a lot of barbecue sauce and it is still absolutely fine, I believe.
Yeah, I'm deciding what's going home. Probably need to turn off the fridge so it can defrost.
Yeah, that was the plan.
North Dulwich, Tulse Hill, Streatham Pond, Norbury, Thornton Heath.
Today is Tuesday the 30th of August and it's my last time visiting this flat. our first flat in London to hand over the keys. I've arrived an hour early for our checkout appointment because I still have a few more things I need to do before I hand over the keys for good. Hello, I've got the key to the cupboard and I've opened it and I've seen flat 13 and I can see our number. Do you want me to take a picture of it or just read it out to you?